Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Wizard Chess, a chess roguelike where chess meets wizards. Let's dive in. Okay, we're immediately presented with this cute little guy, and a voice in the darkness says, My, look at you, a simple mortal bard, all alone in the dark. God, perhaps? And yet, so intact, so very coherent in this plane. Such a force of ego. I do have a big ego, this is true. We're still guessing who the speaker might be, the ghost of Freud. I think we might have found our next contestant. Okay, I'm ready. Call it a game show, and who on Earth, or I guess not on Earth, it looks like we're on space, are you? Oh, you're the giant minotaur, okay. You may call me the teacher, for that is what I am. Capitalized no less. The teacher. Where are we? This is, or rather, he's asking rhetorically, where are we? This is the liminal space between existence. I come here to think sometimes. Fair enough, I guess. Yet you are too green for my lessons, a babe, yet to learn even to speak. Perhaps the cloaked one will be your first teacher. He has an enthusiasm for wizard chess. Well, that's what we're here for. Go, he will be expecting you. Okay, let's do exactly that. And it seems we are falling through space. Whispers. What? You found another mortal for the tournament? Really loud whispers. It was pretty disastrous with the last few. Messy too. You say this one is even weaker? Okay, well, let's give us a chance before we start pointing fingers. Rude whispers. Oh, a colossal ego. Well, it might work. I guess I can show them the ropes. Please do, give us a chance. Conspiratorial whispers. Since there's money riding on it, maybe I'll sneak something in to improve their luck. Oh, I don't mind a little bit of cheeky cheating. And we are dropped into an arena of some kind. I'm glad to see the checkerboard pattern. Welcome to Wizard Chess. You are the bard. Hey, little guy. The dashing blue fellow in the swanky hat. The golden units are enemies controlled by your opponent. Select Brad to move. All right, Brad, let's get a move on. Oh, Cloaky, congrats, you have achieved the IQ of a sharp rock. Okay, I'm getting thrown against the wall verbally here. Now try moving to another tile using the pointer. Well, we only have two options, so might as well pick one at random. Oh, and we're immediately attacked. It seems we are vulnerable now. Okay, vulnerable. Brad has been attacked, and he is vulnerable. If you are attacked again, it's game over. Okay, well, let's protect Brad. Cloaky says, don't let me tell you what to do, but if you stand next to these enemies, it's lights out. Okay, well, I guess I should be heeding your advice and moving out of the way. Cool, usually our contestants have a bit of muscle. Since you are useless, maybe just run away. Okay, sure. I guess we'll run away through one of these doors, which have now become unlocked. Gosh, we've been called useless, as smart as a sharp rock. Yikes. Okay, Cloaky, lesson 1 of Wizard Chess for Mortals. Every living thing can get hit only once. Hit him once and pow, D-E-D, dead. Okay, you've lost your card of making fun of us. Can't even spell dead. Forever, soul goes into the pit of suffering. V-I-M to the Slayer. But first you gotta overcome their armor, evasiveness, or whatever. Hit for more than that unit's D-E-F, I'd assume defense. Hit with more combined ATK, attack, than that unit's defense, and blam, little Skelly goes to Helly. You know what, he's funnier than I thought. Basic controls. You control the blue units. Select units and move them to any valid position. Inspect units and enemies to learn more. Try moving next to an enemy. Okay. I guess we'll move next to an enemy, see what happens. Alright, it seems we haven't inflicted any damage. You know what? Alice the dog, I've just noticed, has 0 attack, 6 defense, and 2 stars? What are stars? Whereas Elitis the merc actually could merc an opponent because they have 4 attack, 6 defense, 1 star. So 4 attack, you'd imagine overwhelms, well, maybe not 4 defense. Let's walk over next to this guy and find out. Okay, it does. Combat. At the end of each turn, combat occurs. All of your units except the bard will attack all adjacent enemies. Oh, that's why they called us useless earlier. I guess that makes sense. Use multiple units to deal enough damage to overcome an enemy's defense and defeat them in one turn. Otherwise, they dodge and remain unharmed. Okay, so we need to be adding up these little attack numbers to overcome the enemy's defense. Apparently this enemy is lonely and loses 1 defense for being lonely. That's kind of sad. So he has 6 defense now. I have to combine both of these mercs, it seems, Floritus and Litus, to add up for 8 attack, which overcomes 6 defense. So we'll move this guy over. Does damage, but obviously they dodge because we don't have enough combined damage yet. So we'll corner him. Oh, and somehow we dealt 6 attack. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly sure how we did that, but okay, I guess we now get to move on with the Bard. Let's get out of here. Thank you guys for all of your help. It seems they were inspired. I'm so happy to hear that. I will now move on. Okay, so far so good. It's not exactly like chess in the sense that there isn't really capturing in the same manner of replacing the enemy piece. It's more of a stacking abilities sort of thing, but it's not far off. Unit abilities passive, meaning they're always active. Some units have automatic passive abilities. The Merc class, which we played with in the first stage, gains a bonus to their stat after moving. And the Dog class, which we only made 1 move of, pushes enemies away before combat. Well, it didn't push the last enemy, but I guess it's because they were on the edge of the board. Inspect units to learn more about their abilities. Okay, let's do exactly that. I will inspect this Merc. A friendly unit. Mercs are common units with average attack and defense. Skill. On moving, become braced, which gains them defense buff for this turn. Okay, and what about the Dog? This is Alice the dog. Dogs are support units whose bark pushes away adjacent enemies. Sorry you can't pet them, they are working. Well, I can do my best. Skill. Before attacking, give all adjacent allies an attack buff for 2 turns. All adjacent enemies get an attack debuff, but high skill enemies resist. Interesting. Okay. Holy cow. This guy has 99 defense. Okay, let's inspect this enemy. Guards are brave but useless units that attack poorly and cannot move, but have reasonable defense. Okay, it says here they have 1 attack, 1 defense, and 1 skill. Why do you have 99 defense? Become defenseless? Oh, after moving. Oh, which means I can just move you with my dog. And you become defenseless. That's gotta suck, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we can undo them with our Merc. They're toast, which gives us a reward of Jared. Cool, I'll take Jared. Welcome to the team, Jared, wherever you are. We'll move our Merc out of the way. Excuse me, coming through. And we will exit with the Bard. I don't know, I kind of just want to call him Brad. All right, Brad, what do we have now? Unit abilities targeted. Some unit classes have active abilities related to their skill. The Javelina class can target highlighted tiles for a special ranged attack. Abilities like this will end your turn. All right, and we can still inspect units. So let's learn a little more about you. Well, after talking to Clokey, nice unit. I wish I had one of those. You can attack from a distance by targeting units. Javelinas are ranged units that throw javelins in a straight line, as implied by the name, but you can also melee attack adjacent units. Their skill is, as an action, target a square 2 or more tiles away from this unit. Attack damage will be dealt to any unit occupying that square until the target is moved. As skill increases, you can target more distant squares. Okay, interesting. So you'd imagine if I select you, I can attack you, and you are toast. Okay, shot. Try to adjust the camera when planning your next attack. How exactly do I do that? Oh, perfect timing. Camera perspective is a valuable tool. Using the toolbar, you can change your perspective and rotate the board. You can set your default perspective in the options menu. Okay, what exactly do I do? Okay, they make their move. I think this is the camera. Yeah, rotate the board, so E and Q. So with E and Q, we can find these little guys that are hidden back here. Although to be fair, I can see them because of their stats. Go ahead and shuffle the javelin over, targeting this guy who dares to step even closer. So we'll target them, wipe them out, and then we just have to shuffle down and do the same thing to this little guy. Go ahead and unveil him with our camera change. Still, we can target them, still in range, and Veronica is toast. All right, with that, we clear the level, the door becomes unlocked, and Brad is out of here. Nice job, Brad, who didn't do any work. Okay, Clokey says, I'll be honest, you're better than a rock, but not much better. Okay, I guess that's progress of some kind, I'll take it. Here's some stuff so you don't embarrass yourself. This guy is ruthless. Grab it up. Okay, I will do exactly that. We have Alaire, the rogue. Go ahead and grab you. We can increase attack by 2. Might as well grab the dog first. Rewards, increase attack by +2. We can assign to anybody. Is it silly to assign it to a dog? I guess so, because the dog would always push enemies back. I don't know if it would deal attack damage first, though. I'm going to assume not, though, so I'm going to give it 2. Let's give it to the rogue. Hopefully that's not a silly choice. I'm not exactly sure what the rogue does yet, but the teacher says, I'm back. How are we going? I see the mortal is still alive. Good. Has it been that in the past they die before this stage? Is the cloaked one taking good care of you? Do you need water, nitrogen, anything? I'll take a cup of nitrogen just to see what happens. They're fine. I'm gonna get my own units ready for the boss fight. Are we fighting you for the boss fight? After combat, come see me at the shop for new units and upgrades. Onwards then, don't forget to breathe. Okay, I'll do my best. I guess now I exit. Okay, cool. All right, so we have the new dog, which is Alice, Elitis. Which one is new? I don't remember. And we have the rogue, so let's see exactly what we're dealing with. Okay, the rogue obviously is a friendly unit. Rogues are strong attacking units who move diagonally and can attack diagonal and adjacent enemies. So like bishops, basically. Their skill is on moving, they become poised, gain an attack buff for the skill, or rather for this turn of skill points. Okay, so none of these guys are placed diagonally. I don't know if I can still do damage. I'm a little confused by their ability to move and attack adjacently. They can move diagonally and attack diagonal and adjacent enemies. I'm gonna try this out just to see what happens. Do I actually attack them when I'm adjacent? I do, okay. So even though they move diagonally, oh wow, I forked them, that's crazy. Okay, maybe this has more to do with chess than I thought. We forked both of those and took them out at the same time, immediately earning us a reward, or rather two of them, as well as whatever this is, Paranel. Don't mind if I do. And we can either visit the shop or move to the next encounter. I'd imagine we want to visit the shop and see what Cloaky has for sale. Welcome to my shop. Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. All sales are final, no refunds, no receipts, and no eye contact. Okay, I'll do my best to remember all of that. The more you play, the more units I'll stock. Where from? Don't ask. Haha. Or else. Haha. I have a funny feeling he's not joking. All right, in order to abide by no eye contact, let's stop looking at Cloaky. So we can buy elements. No idea what that does, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Oh, here we go. We can increase attack, increase defense, and the last one is new units. Drabon is that a Paranel? Is that what we saw earlier? No, they're druids. Druids invoke ancient rites to commune with nature and rob their enemies of their defenses. Their skill is enemies standing in the same row or column as a druid loses 2 defense. In the same row or column of any distance? That would be a good specification, but I'm going to assume that that is the case. Although I like to play offensively, to be honest, so if I bought anything, it would probably be Elliot, another rogue. We can also just buy upgrades and make this rogue incredibly powerful. It already has 6 attack. I might as well spend whatever these are. What are these? These seem to be a currency of some kind. I think they were called Vims earlier. I'm gonna call them Skelly Faces. I have 6 Skelly Faces and I can buy +2 attack for 5. So I might as well do that and just drop it on Lair the Rogue. So he's incredibly powerful now. All right, let's go to move on to the next stage. Look at that, +8. 8 attack is insane, which should be able to take out any of these guys. So I'll move right here. Knocks out everybody, which is just insane, and immediately we clear the level. Okay, don't mind if I do. We get 2 Skelly Faces for our efforts, as well as fire, an element. Can I inspect it? Oh, I can't. I just have to assign it to somebody. I mean, might as well assign it to the rogue. Okay, now we get the explanation. Each unit can be devoted towards an element for bonus abilities. The more devoted, the more powerful. Pick the element that matches how you want to use that unit. Fire is aggressive, water is defensive, earth, I'd imagine, is cooperative, iron is independent, wind is mobile, and turds are patient. Got it. Okay, I should probably take it more seriously, but that's kind of what it looked like. I'd imagine it's actually dirt, because earth was the leaf, unless it's literally leaf. Anyways, let's visit the shop. What can I buy with my newfound... Oh, Cloaky? Oh, there you are. With my newfound Skelly Faces, probably not much. I only have 3 of them. Yeah, these cost 6. These each cost 5. What do the elements cost? 4. Okay, so I'm broke. I can't afford any of this. Next stage it is. Not really by choice. Okay, this rogue is incredibly powerful. What does the fire actually do? On defeating an enemy, +1 attack on your next 2 turns. Oh, I'm going to walk through all of these guys. Not to mention, I don't even need to use the rest of my pieces. I can literally just put you. Actually, do I even want to move the rogue? I want him to attack these 2 pieces. So why don't I just move anything else? So the rogue can attack both of these guys and take them out. All right, easy peasy. And we got an excellent move as well. I'm just waiting for my first brilliant. Okay, the rogue gets attacked. How dare you, first of all. Let's move you onto the same column as the skeleton, which distracts him apparently, and then we take him out as well. All right, so far so easy. This is a pretty straightforward game. I feel like this is one of the few games that I've been able to understand relatively quickly. Okay, water. Who do I assign water to? Can I just assign it to him as well? Is that dumb? Is stacking up on one character like the dumbest idea I've ever had? I guess if that character gets wiped out, I'm toast. But I don't really care. They're gonna have to wipe him out because I like that one really strong character. Increase attack. I know exactly who it's going to. I don't know, the strategy might be terrible, but let's go ahead and visit the shop. We have 7 Skelly Faces to spend. Cloaky, are we open for business? We are. Okay, I don't really care about the elements. I want either more units units, or even better, more upgrades. I'm gonna pay for this dearly if my rogue gets knocked out, but I'm going to increase its attack by, why does it cost the same to increase it by 1 as it does 2? Why do both of those cost 5 skelly faces? Okay, I guess I'd rather increase it by 2. We'll assign it to the rogue, of course. Wait, this guy doesn't have fire anymore. Oh, can it only have 1 element at a time? Well, that's one way to learn that. Can I replace it? I only have 2 skelly faces, I imagine. Yeah, I can't afford either of these. So I'd like to have fire back on the rogue. I should have signed the water to somebody else. Okay, well, lesson learned, but I can't afford to do anything different, so we'll move on to, yeah, the final boss. Cloaky, it's a little off-putting when you don't telepathize. Well, I don't exactly know how you wanted me to do that. Brad says ... Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Oh, is that how we're speaking right now through telepathy? So loud, think quieter. I'm just loud in general. What do you want? Bard says, so you're the boss. Cloaky says, yes, I've been training you this whole time. Is this why you didn't make third eye contact? Buddy, I don't have third eye. Brad says ... Why are you purple? Okay, well now Brad's asking silly questions. Purple because it's the best color, of course. Cloaky, it's definitely not a secret phase shield. So it's definitely a secret phase shield. Brad says that makes it sound like it's definitely a secret fake shield, but whatever. I love that he mispronounces it. That's so funny. Brad and I are on the same wavelength. We're taking this guy down easy peasy. You aren't at all curious about who I am. I mean, not really. You haven't been particularly open. You didn't even want to make eye contact. Maybe ask why you've been kidnapped by forces beyond your comprehension? That kind of is a valid question. Maybe I should be asking that. Nah, I'm good. Okay, seems like we're good. You're pretty boring. Yeah, take him down verbally. I'm sort of just waiting for you to stop talking. Ooh, Brad with the zinger. Cloaky did not take that very well. Rude, sad face. And to be fair, he was absolutely slamming us earlier. I guess we fight now? I don't know, you're the teacher, I guess. Don't touch that purple shield orb, it's sentimental. Okay, we're not only touching whatever purple shield orb he's talking about, we're throwing it against the wall if we can. I do what I want. There you go, Brad. Take independence. You have full autonomy. Forget your teacher. Oh, he gets angry at us. Okay, fair. Looks like we're in for a fight. Oh, there's the purple orb. But Bacon Cow, the shield orb? Okay, how can I possibly take this seriously? Okay, the shield orb. Shield orbs are ancient artifacts, the trapped souls of wizards who invented wizard chess. Skill, while this shield lives, give any purple units, what a coincidence, there's only one of them on here and his name is Cloaky, 99 defense. Okay, got it. So it has a defense of 7, and I have a lair who can attack with 11. So you'd imagine I just bring him over? Yeah, let's do exactly that. We'll bring him closer to the shield orb, and right now, cloaked figure Cloaky has 7 plus 92 defense. So I'm never gonna be able to defeat him as long as this orb is active. I need to take this out first, and as long as Brad isn't, overwhelmed by the rest of these enemy forces, I should be totally fine. So I'm just gonna walk right up to it and take it out. All right, that was pretty straightforward. So you can see he's now been weakened. He only has 7 defense, although he's now attacking our pieces. To be totally honest, I don't think I'm in any danger. I think Brad is totally fine right here in the middle. So I'm just gonna use my rogue and go straight after this guy. And everybody seems to be inspired, which is great. I mean, they're all hanging out next to each other. I guess I'd be inspired if I was fighting with all of my friends too. And we'll just walk right up to the cloaked figure and take him out. All right, that was pretty straightforward. All right, let's go, Brad. Yeah, smile and wink with the thumbs up. You did it. You won your first run. Oh, there's more to go. Okay. You completed, I guess that makes sense. That was a little too easy. You completed 3 encounters. Now it's time for the real thing. Okay, so that was just the warm up. 18 foes defeated. Look, he's yawning because that was so easy peasy. We'll go ahead and collect our reward. Wow, good job. I was expecting you to just be another useless mortal. This guy, holy smokes. I bet with your luck, you can unlock some exciting new units to play with. Okay, let's do that. You've just got to get 3 matching cards. I've never done it. Okay, we're gambling now it seems. As you face more difficult challenges, you'll get extra chances to unlock new units. Sure, that sounds fair. Feeling lucky? I guess I am. I mean, we've been crushing this so far. Reveal, okay. Oh, what a coinky dink. I have a funny feeling that would have ended the same whether or not I was feeling lucky. It is a good start, but you have yet more to learn. The tournament will pit you against the Fey Court, mighty beings of power and magic. They are stronger than you can imagine, but you have potential. You just need polish. Cloaky says I'll be running the arcade. It's wizard chess but lightning fast, and consequence free. You can master the arcade, I'll sell you more units in the tournament. If you find yourself confused about a unit, come to me and we can practice using it together. Yes, I think we could be looking at the next wizard chess champion. Maybe you can knock some sense into Arabella and we could split the wish? How can you split a wish? Developer analytics, we've introduced optional anonymous analytics to help us track the balance and difficulty of the game. I mean, sure. Okay, and it seems with that we've officially completed at least the tutorial for wizard chess. Anyways, I think that's a good place to call it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know down below if I should play more wizard chess. It's clear we have a lot left to learn, and it seems Cormag would be our next enemy. But let me know down below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one.